What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and yikes, things are getting pretty hot for the pepper? Too spicy for the pepper? No, that's probably not it. Well, things are getting ugly between Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas, including a brand new, very concerning claim, some spin, and some more drama. But before you automatically dislike this video, fans of Ethan Klein, look, obviously, I'm biased. Ethan and I have had our internet spats in the past. You know, he's criticized me. I've criticized him. I figure, that seems all reasonable. But I will defend Ethan in this case, just like I did in the last video. See, I saw a lot of H3 fans like auto disliking my video just because I dare to say anything negative about Ethan. But I mean, he's clearly offered a very decent salary to this person and working environment and things like that. I admit, because of Ethan and I's past, I do take a little bit of joy in everything collapsing for him. I'm sure he's going to bounce back, though. What's interesting, though, is a brand new spicy meatball that got thrown out there yesterday by Trisha Paytas. Ethan Klein explains why he's not discussing Trisha Paytas' Frenemies Drama anymore. For those out of the loop, Ethan Klein, this is via Deserto, and Trisha Paytas created a podcast together called Frenemies, so named due to unexpected friendship that blossomed between the two after they had a fairly public beef in 2019. If you remember, I think the first video Ethan ever made about Trisha was just roasting her looks ruthlessly. Not the type of video that Ethan would probably make today, but he made it at the time. Since then, the two have released 39 episodes on their podcast. By the way, I still believe strongly the show is going to come back. There's just way too much money involved for both to just allow this to fester. It's just, there's no way. Which became one of the internet's most popular shows. But nearly a year after starting the project, Paytas brought up monetary business concerns that ended tearing an irreparable rift in the partnership. Paytas claimed that they weren't let in on important business decisions and weren't getting a big enough cut of the show's profits. I don't know. I mean, I think she did bring up money, but I don't think it was really about money. I think it was probably she probably felt like she should have been treated like an equal, and Ethan treated her like talent or an employee, which she was. But I mean, I'm just explaining what I think probably led to all of this. While Klein felt Paytas was receiving a generous income, so do I, by the way, from the project, and argued that he was within his rights, new employees as he saw fit. Again, I also agree there. After a week-long back-and-forth spat between the two stars, Klein has announced that he's finished discussing the drama, as told in a tweet and TikTok video on June 13th. Now, the TikTok video is just him laying there, but I think most people are supporting Ethan right now. Ethan has expertly framed the situation. Not that Trisha's done anything good she hasn't done a good job making her case, but I saw this tweet yesterday. I know y'all want me to talk about Trisha, but this whole thing is extremely upsetting and disturbing. I'm still processing it, he wrote. This is a person who I considered one of my closest friends a week ago, who is now making videos accusing me of, the word before harassing, you know what I mean? It's too much. Now, here's the thing. I want to get into that because she actually never said that. She talked, and I watched the entire 30-minute video, Lord help me, because I was like, wow, this is spicy. I watched the whole 30-minute video, and that just never happened. And then that's the main tweet he shared. It has millions of views on TikTok. And then it also has a lot of traction on Twitter. And then he kind of corrected it underneath. We'll get to that in a second. See, then he corrected here. Trisha said I was spicifying her in the workplace, which is a textbook definition. But again, I don't think that's what she said either. She said it was her product that he was doing that for. I'm not sure the specifics of that, what she's saying, but that's not what he said or what she said. She didn't say that he was doing it to her. Klein's response follows a video that Paytas uploaded recently where they claim that Klein brought up an instance of a bad thing that happened to her in the past on a trip with their mother. That's really bizarre to me. I guess Ethan is loosely related to her, but I don't know why you'd be talking to another girl's mom about the most traumatic thing that's probably ever happened in their life. I can see how that would make you very uncomfortable. They composed several more tweets in the midst of this, claiming that they didn't know if Ethan was twisting everything I say to drive more hate my way or not, but it's disheartening. As of right now, it appears Klein is well and truly done bringing out their feud out into the public. I mean, based on what, 12 hours passing? I don't think that Trisha is going to allow this to continue. You can see, you know, you've got some stuff going on, but last night she's going live on Twitch. I'm sure she's going to say some things on that as well. But yesterday, again, where is this? Where is that? Already working on fall for Sad Boy Apparel. Where did they delete all their tweets? Last night it was like, oh yeah, see here. You can see it's cool to hate me right now. I get it, but do you really gonna say I stole from a charity and wouldn't donate to help save a dog's life? And then she posts the receipts. People saying this is straight up slander. Stole from a charity. Where? Show me the receipts. Where did you ever ask for donation? I would have 100% begged for your real name so I could write you a check and work, you know, through the first part of our DMs. There's a screenshot with my number edited out so you can see the continuation. Look, Ethan's H3 fans are very, 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 very loyal. I'm sure if you just look at Trisha's video, she's getting thousands and thousands of dislikes on every video and very little support. But I'm not sure that I would go down this route if I was just trying to support Ethan. You know, you're going to turn her into the victim that she wants to be. She quit that show willingly. She talked about in her 30-minute video, you know, that basically they would trigger her for entertainment. I don't think that Ethan could even deny that. That was what made the show interesting, is her getting, you know, her meltdowns are what made the show interesting. And I also understand that Trisha probably realized that, played into it, but also that maybe eventually she didn't want that to go on anymore. You could see just a massive tweet storm last night. There's enough truth to trash me for the rest of my life. They have all and will, and I will continue to address and acknowledge. I can't go back, but I'll continue. Moses has forgiven me for my past behaviors. It's clear Ethan never has. From when I messed up with him and his family, I wish he would have cut me off rather than let me throw it in my face 6 months later to empathize the portrait of me as a monster. You know, I could tweet so many old clips of Ethan degrading women, joking about SA, but if someone's learning to grow and trying to change, it ultimately hurts their growth, or it can. That a lot of hurt I thought was truly forgiven. So to think that it had been thrown into a current situation just to vilify me more doesn't feel great. And the criticism I'll give to Ethan is, in my opinion, he absolutely worded this in a way that would garner. I believe that he absolutely worded this in a way that would make him appear even more victimized. I just don't. I don't think. You know, you see classic narcissistic behavior. She's backed up against a wall with everyone telling her she's wrong. And instead of reflecting and apologizing, she goes for the first thing she knows no one can say anything about. As a victim of SA, I'm disgusted. But she didn't say that. I mean, you see how it turned all these people against her? I mean, that's not what she said. And so if Ethan really, cared, then he would probably have corrected that, which is why he added this context here. But she didn't say that he was doing that. Unless there's something that was said behind the scenes that I don't know, or if I missed it in a 30-minute video. You always knew this was going to be how it ended. I'm just surprised to see, I'm surprised it was so quickly. I think that Ethan absolutely cherished pushing her buttons because it made for good TV. And I don't think he cared that he triggered her. I don't think he genuinely ever cared about her feelings. But I also think he probably tried to maintain things because it was just financially good for him. He probably tried to work around a lot of stuff with her to keep the show going. She doesn't seem like she's super easy to work with based on, well, everything I'm seeing. I don't think what Ethan has done here, on purpose or not, I believe it's on purpose, is set himself up as the guy that needs to be defended. Because no, he didn't do this. But she also never said he did. So, you know, Ethan's not stupid. I believe he purposely misworded that. I think he purposely misled. But it doesn't matter because everyone just believes it. Oh, I completely believe her because we must believe everyone without doing any research. I mean, don't even think about it, right? Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Hope you enjoyed this video. This will probably be the end of it, but, you know, I am enjoying it a little bit. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.